G'day fellas, and welcome to a Chap Daddy casted game. Today we have HoghHunter3531. He's out here nabbing these hoes, playing as the English, up against HowDz, playing as the Abbasids. Ooh, baby. We're gonna have a good time today. It's been a while since I've casted a game. We're working on our opening build orders. Let me tell you, if you have not been keeping up with this game, there's an exciting expansion coming. November 14th. It is going to add 8 civilizations to the game. Or is it might be 6. I don't know. I don't care. We're getting a lot. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be a Byzantine main. I think a couple people in my Discord who are kind of on the beginner side, they're going to be instant Order of the Dragon mains. Things are looking good. Looks exciting. Samurai are going to be sick. Can't wait to see them in action. Life's good. We got 8 on berries. Beautiful. I love that he's going, HowDz is going for this first. Minimize the amount of time these guys are risk. There's no way English can punish him for being out on the map this early in the game. Obviously they get the bonus on berries, the Abbasid. Seeing a very standard English build order so far. Just placing down that council hall. 2 minutes 27 seconds in. HowDz able to age up, going with the culture wing. So expect to see a fast castle here, folks. That is a great pick, especially against, honestly, I'd say most civilizations as the Abbasids. Because you're not going to get a real military power spike until age 3. And you want to have an eco to support that. So I'm curious to see what we're going to do in age 2 to be prepared for, preferably, hopefully, some age 3 action. Whew, that is 15 sheep being dropped off by HowDz. HowDz sheep. They good. Kind of big. That'd be a great TC location. But, kind of separated from the rest of the whatever. We'll see if the English even bother doing that. I have a feeling, it's kind of like their bread and butter to poke you in feudal, and then turtle and castle, and then go all out in imperial. The English are powerful in feudal and imperial. They're gonna, if HoghHunter is smart and actually catches the hoes that he hunts, he'll play to his strengths. We'll see. Okay. Lots and lots of sheep, saving it for when, that eventual, inevitable harassment is coming. Or, oh my good lord. The TC placement right here. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is beautiful. I love this map. We got a lot of relics on the south side. It's very interesting. What is this map? Is this King of the Hill? I can't tell, but I like it. It can't be King of the Hill because there's 2 sacred sites. Making any longbowmen? We're not. I'm curious what HoghHunter's thinking about here, because you've got a production building and it's going to waste at the moment. I also don't have wheelbarrow as the English. I don't even see a mill. The guy's on autopilot. By the looks of this game, and the fact that we're building walls already out of HowDz, I'd say he's still traumatized from his recent 1v1 versus the Mongols. Blacksmith and a stable to break it out. I like to see it. I wonder, does he plan on being offensive with a stable? It is the right call, as I don't know if he has figured it out yet, but he probably knows what the English have the council hall. And here's their second TC. That is why he hasn't been making any longbowmen. Is he beating the Abbasid player to second TC? Yeah. Our boy HowDz isn't even bothering with stone, despite his, like, amazing map generation. He might not be aware of it yet. Already wasting 100 wood on a tower to come out here when you're not up against a cavalry civ. You know, I'd like to see him get some use out of this tower, and the investment pay off. We'll have to stay tuned to find out. Wow, really getting ready for some aggression. But not a single military unit out on either side. It does seem like HoghHunter is not making any villagers yet out of either TC. But he's got 2. You know, they're for looks. Here we go. I'm gonna get the 2 TCs pumping. Now let's see how HowDz plans to respond. There we are. We're gonna have to leave caster mode so I can see what he sees. He has no idea. He's completely unaware. Of the second TC at the moment. Meanwhile, HoghHunter has barely scouted out his opponent. You know, trying to make the most of those 2 TCs. I would reckon he might need more on food to just keep the constant production out of these 2 TCs regular. He's worrying about different. He's got 1 set to go on sheep, 1 set to go on gold. So perhaps he's looking to age up. He's close to being able to afford it. We check back on HowDz. We've got the second TC coming. Recently got onto stone, and I missed that. Good job. You know, he hopped right off of stone shortly after he hit what he needed, and so he's paying full price for a TC. I believe that, yeah, this comes from the economic wing. But he's going to have that cheaper age up. The fact that he's able to accomplish this and have all this infrastructure ready to go, it does bode well for him. Now, we do see our English player aging up with the White Tower. We're at 10-minute mark, folks.
Yes, sir. West to Hala.
One barracks, council hall, and a White Tower. So the nice thing about the English is you can use a keep as a military production building. I don't have hotkeys set up on it, but it does work. You do have to play around in settings, I believe. Ooh, a gate, 2 more barracks planned. I'm curious about who's going to seize map control, because it doesn't really seem like either one is going to do so yet. Now I'm curious if he's even aware of this god tier spot. Not really. He is aware of the second TC of his enemy now. Of his we do see a bunch of eco upgrades coming in for the English, where HowDz is being more selective. He's going up with the military wing, and does have blacksmith upgrades, which is really good to see. We got, building a small army over here. HowDz, no military yet, but he's ready to start pumping out a huge army. That's 450 wood, 600, 750, 900, 1,050, yeah, 1,300 wood spent on these production buildings. Not a single unit. Oh god. 1,450 wood spent on these production buildings. Not a single unit made yet. He is in the lead with the villager count. Now it does seem that HoghHunter has not strengthened his food gathering to the point where he can produce military and villagers out of 2 TCs, and that's, you need a lot of food income to pull that off. It's much easier said than done. Meanwhile, HowDz, we do see, I believe he's got much more villagers on food. Yeah, 30 villagers on food versus HoghHunter's 20. That's going to make a big difference. And his first military units are camel riders that he is going to move up with his scout. Now we do have HoghHunter doing some scouting. Chances are he spotted these camel riders on the way. Oh, what do we have here? Gulams galore. So we're not using any of these stables or the archery ranges yet, but I do like that the infrastructure's there because he will need it. But how much sooner could you have gotten that second TC out if you didn't over-prepare like this? Take my advice with a grain of salt, and then spit that salt back at me. Ooh, we've got traders coming out from the English. This is a rare sight. But a welcome one indeed. So I've been thinking, if there was ever going to be an English variant, would it be the Welsh? Would it be the Anglo-Saxons? Would it be the Normans? Have a little bit of French flavor. I think the latter 2 suggestions I made are more plausible. The Normans or the Anglo-Saxons. And the Normans being the better one. We'll have to see. Someone under attack? Under attack by a wolf. Love to see it. These guys do some big damage. I love camel riders. So, we've got camel riders, ghulams, and horsemen against spearmen, longbowmen, crossbowmen, and a mangonel. More horsemen. You know, not a commonly discussed fact, but horsemen technically are a counter to siege. And here comes Mangonel out from the Apsids. He's able to build siege on the field with his units from the start of the game. Ghulams, if you're not familiar with them, as this is the first season they've been present in Age of Empires, are a man-at-arms unique unit that have a strong charge attack and then less damage over time due to the to balance out how powerful that initial charge can be, but it's surprisingly efficient. And I like that it exists because curved swords, on average, were much better at slashing than straight swords. Well, you know, different use case. Straight swords, you want to be able to pierce, get through chainmail, get through armor. Curved swords, you're trying to slash, cut something open. Each one excels better at the use case they're designed for, obviously. So we have one Ghulam leading the charge, while everyone else comes slowly. And what do we have here? Is still the trader screaming about the wolf. Brilliant. I don't know how HowDz knows. Really? Shot the wolf with a mangonel? They're both moving on each other.
We are attacking our way short.
لدينا أوامر للجميع هنا.
What is this? Going to get a sacred site or a relic, I wonder?
We are an undead beyond this army mess.
Do we have the ironclad upgrade? It appears we do. We're still making man-at-arms. And that was a relic that we went for here. Now let's see. You're gonna need to survive this attack, and there's a trebuchet. That's my only worry. Now they attack each other simultaneously. I wonder, is it HoghHunter going to double back, or is he going to commit? How much damage can you achieve with HoghHunter? Distracted. He does have a defensive force here. He's just... What are you... He's shooting... He's attacking a house with a trebuchet. So he's fully distracted at the moment. So this is... Ghulams or English man-at-arms. Let's not discount the fact that it's not really a fair fight with these two shooting at him.
We are attacking our sword.
You left your mangonel behind to attack a house. Okay. Ooh. Oh man, he's pulling an HRE, except this can only hold 3 relics. So you gotta spend another 300 wood to deposit that bad boy. Right? Yeah. You used to hold 5 at launch. Nothing more. So, what do we have? This main force has barely been thwarted. We do see some defensive units. Where are you rallying? Oh my lord. Turncoats! Love it! Wolf. Still harassing the villagers. Oh, they're fighting back. Whipping out their hunting knives. Bring villagers in. Bring villagers in. Oh my god. HoghHunter is his own worst enemy. And now you have a defensive force. You see how quickly those horsemen dispatched the siege? Oh, and here comes more turncoats to finish the job for the trebuchet. HoghHunter just got bamboozled. There's no other way to put it. We don't even have composite bows out and present in the fight yet. 9 idle on HowDz, but he still has a strong villager lead. Despite that, we do have a relic right at HoghHunter's base. Can tell he's been distracted because he needs to find a new wood line. We do have a mosque ready for the new relic. You know, he doesn't have a... Oh, nice. Very quick. Unlike the HRE has a button that takes you to all of your prelates and makes getting the relics and making sure your prelates are much easier. Looks like some folks got left out of the ship queue, but they're addressed immediately. One more idle. I wonder where he is. 2 idle. That's our 1 idle guy. Who knows? Looks like it's in the bag for HowDz. He's got the villager lead. His enemy's army is only marginally larger. He's going to send out some 11 villagers unprotected. Probably going to look to establish some dominance on map control. I'm curious as to what he's going to do here. Are you here for the berry bushes? Are you here for the sacred site? Got enough stone for a keep. You got enough stone for 2 keeps. Where are you gonna place them? So rams are amazing, but they are useless at defense, and that is the downside of building a ram. And even with a trebuchet, there's a little bit of defensive utility, like 2%. Rams, it's literally not hopeful. Now in this case, it might be, as he could take down this castle before it's built. And the nice thing about the Abbasids is, this castle gets up. It starts to heal your units. You built the culture wing, you're in H3, and it appears, yeah, we have the upgrade that makes keeps heal your units. So a forward castle has never been stronger in Age of Empires 4 or any other civilization. You know, it's nice for the deli, but as a deli player, when are you going to build a castle in your enemy's base and then, you know, make villagers in your enemy's base? Just, oh, and are you going to turn around or are you going to commit? And it looks like we're going to commit with the English player. Down goes the second TC. He's got rams, and you never repaired your House of Wisdom. This could be problematic. lost gold in Age 2, sacrificing the villagers to the gods. White Castle shredding those ghouls. Yeah, but you're hitting them where it hurts, and that's the eco that's exposed. Doing well. HowDz. Ooh. Nice defensive keep drop. This will also heal the villagers in the ring. Pulling more villagers to come build this bad boy. Now, we do have textiles, so it will make them a little bit harder to kill. I don't think it's going to get up. And the defensive keep was unsuccessful. Ooh, and these crossbowmen are being very problematic. We're seeing all crossbowmen come out from HowDz. You're standing right next to your enemy. So what happens when it's blue versus blue, I suppose. I've always wondered, would a good nerf to mangonels be to include pyro? Of course, any, your average gamer bros would be like, no, fuck that, but they do reign supreme when it comes to army combat. I guess great bombards too. Great bombards are crazy. It's definitely not a good move. I mean, it just detracts from the rest of that. So you, for the most part, have thwarted the enemy. They have similarly thwarted you. Who did the most damage? Definitely HowDz. We need to repair this house. HowDz needs to repair this House of Wisdom. It's TCs. HoghHunter did a good job. Look, the eco wing is now. I mean, the eco lead is pretty much gone for HowDz, but he does have an age up on his enemy, and that is just like, honestly, a Giga Chad move. He attacked him, defended against him simultaneously, and also aged up with the trade wing, not just the simple age up. He got all of these traders, all 5 of them, for free. Has half of his trade route protected. Well, here comes more of the enemy. You protect that mangonel. Oh. Well, the nice thing about Ghulams is that charge attack would make them a little bit more effective against naked crossbowmen. You just gotta get rid of this armor clad asshole. Here we go. Yeah, look at him, just cut right through them. And that is the power of the charge attack. You don't see many HRE players do this, but if they were to keep the two-handed axes, they would do a lot better against ranged infantry with crossbowmen. But these rams weren't guarded well enough. So finally we'll be repairing the House of Wisdom. Say goodbye to that wood. And other than this wolf, we will see some moments of peace.
رومات المدافع اليدوية ينتظرون الأوامر.
Now HowDz has a villager and a military lead. We do have another TC made by HoghHunter. No, I mean, no shit. He needed to make that. He has not bothered to grab the relics. That's just free money, man. Can't leave that laying around. We don't have survival techniques. We're the cheapest and most impactful techs in the game. HowDz has not bothered to get it. When you got this much deer, it'll pay for itself off the first year. When you get it 15% faster. Lord knows he needs the food.
عمرو أنا مستعد لتلقي التعليمات. الأعداء قادمون إلينا.
So, what's nice is HowDz only has to grab this tech, and he will get a secondary resource. Right now, it'd be clutch if it was food or wood. That is what makes early game Abbasid trade so powerful. What do we have? All men at arms here. And some spearmen, I'm guessing, because no reason. He has more gold than he could ever want. HoghHunter, what is going through your head? Are you gonna kill that wolf? Thank you, God! Finally getting survival techniques. Well done. Well done, sir. You'll be able to cash in on it as you push forward, I suppose. Sometimes I like to be sneaky and take resources like right here next to my enemy. Ooh. Ooh. And we have a military wing, so you know what that means, folks. Yeah, plus 14. All your infantry have 15% more health. It's an Abbasid unique tech. The House of Wisdom military wing. We're seeing some good micro. Ooh, the good micro can't fix this. Splitting up the troops, that's good against mangonels. Now, back on the micro retreat. What do we have happening elsewhere? Where's your... What are we making? Bombs. Okay. Got a ram. I guess that was just a throwaway army, which, I mean, you did some damage there. The impact was large, but HoghHunter does have the military lead. Not enough to clutch the game. And certainly not enough villagers to sustain a prolonged battle. I'm curious how much longer this is going. And the English villagers being assholes. They're building a tower. This is silly. Without knowledge of this large mass, he's peeling off to go deal with the villagers in the tower there. We're speeding up a bit just because not much is happening at the moment. Cleaning up these villagers, chasing them around, and HoghHunter does not have means to be throwing these guys away, so Oh my god, Berkshire. That's an annoying. That might be enough rams to take it down. Oh, you've got all the sacred sites, you sneaky devil. You still don't have composite bows. I don't think... I keep saying you. I don't think HowDz has bothered to make archers at all. Now's the time to push. He's distracted by bullshit. Yes! HowDz! Those rams in there, big boy. Yes! Yes! Well done. And this is, you know, we're here to distract him from the sacred site, but I'm curious, is it going to be enough? He's been doing a good job at keeping the enemy in his base. And I believe that is the goal here, is just to keep this man contained. The Sacred Site victory can happen. Oh! Healing up at the castle. Nicely done. Building lots of rams. Okay, okay, not bad. Not great either. Don't even have network of citadels or boiling oil. I mean, these are just glorified towers at this point.
لقد اكتملت هذه المهمة.
This is critical mass of rams. This is what you want to see. You have to have
لقد اكتمل العمل الآن.
culverins and horsemen to eventually win against this number of rams. I mean, we're looking really good. I hope he's getting composite bows finally. Although, what would it counter that the enemy's making? That's so many rams, it's like, I dare you, try and stop this. Oh my god, here they come. I wouldn't be surprised if the enemy just GG's at this point. This is an annoying part of working with rams. The pathing. I usually would just tell him to destroy whatever buildings are in the way. I'm shooting a building with crossbowmen, that's not effective. Really, the timer's not there? Back to caster round. 3 minutes until Sacred Victory. We do have horsemen up here to harass villagers, but they're not really focused on the objective, which is hilarious. Almost as hilarious as shooting arrows into a wooden structure. Arrows and bolts. He's getting so much ROI on these ramps. HowDz is. I mean, this is beautiful. I'm guessing he just bought the cannon upgrade for this keep. Yes, he did. And that is a victory, folks. HowDz the Turtle Buster. Tune in next time for tuning in next time. That's all, folks. Bye.